What's going on, YouTube? Want to just share my scent of the day. Something that was on my mind. Yeah, so today is Saturday, February 27th. I drove over here to the mall to go to Bloomingdale's to return this, and I'll explain why. So my scent of the day is 1957. Now I have the bottle, but I didn't want to carry it with me, so for show and tell, I brought my little mini with me. And easy way to put it is this is white musk, and white musk. I chose this because if you look, I don't know if you can see behind me, but the weather is pretty crappy, cloudy, foggy, raining on and off. I wanted something to cheer me up. Now, the reason why this cheers me up is because the white musk in this just feels like you're floating on top of a big, fluffy cloud. That's the best way that I can explain this fragrance. Of course, there's other stuff in here. I think it's finely tuned, typically, the way Chanel always does. They don't just throw, you know, some seasoning, some sauce on a steak and just put it out there on their entree. They take their time, which is why I think they release one fragrance every couple of years. This was, I think, 2018 when this came out. In 2020, we got Le Lion. Also great. Have it, love it. And this one, you definitely sense the Chanel DNA in the back. The aldehydes, the florals that they love. Definitely sense some jasmine in here. Iris, of course, but that is one of the notes in this. Cedar, neroli, but I sense more orange blossom than neroli, but they're very similar, so I could be mistaken. But also, what's in here that I really love, and it was just the right amount of sauce on the entree, and that's the honey. You can sense it's there. It's giving it a little sweetness, and it's great. I love it. Little woodiness towards the dry down, which is cedar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, really good. Try it out. I like it. Some people might find it feminine. If it is, I would put it a little bit towards the, the feminine bracket, but I don't mind. As long as it's not a sweet, fruity floral, I'm comfortable wearing it. I've never got a comment like, oh, you smell like a girl. Yeah, so that's that. And the Vetiver 46. So I've tried this a bunch of times and I like it. Ended up getting a gift card to Bloomingdale's, because typically I would buy this from overseas, because Labo, Frederick Mall, some other brands are cheaper, typically by $100, sometimes $50 cheaper than it is if you were to buy it in America. And that's a whole other story, which I was going on a tangent about. When the fragrance brands pass them off to their distributors in America, they end up throwing their tax on it, and they throw a heavy amount on it. The worst example of this is Creed. Now, Creed in France and overseas for 100 ml costs about $200 to $250 American for a bottle. In America, here in Bloomingdale's, the Creeds for 100 ml are $600. And they just recently went up. Absolutely ridiculous. $600. And I think it's hurting the brand, honestly, that they do that. You know, I don't know why they don't figure something out with that, but whatever. That's neither here or there. But yeah, so I had the gift card, so I ended up going with the Labo here. Now, the Labo fragrances, when they're made overseas, I don't think they're made at the store, blended really quick, and then shipped out. I think Labo sends a certain amount to certain stores where the bottles are already pre-made and they're done. And 2 of my bottles that I have from there, I have no problems with. They smell exactly the way they should. Now, this one is the first one I got where the person, the SA, made the fragrance in front of me. Now, I don't know if it's the ingredients that she had or whether it was her, but something is off with this. I put it on from the bottle on one hand, and then I put on the samples that I have on the other, and it's just off. And yeah, so I wasn't really happy with that, so that's why it's going back. If I do get it, it's going to be from overseas, where I know the Labo already blended it and made it. Yeah, so that's just my day. That's my little rant, my scent of the day. Also, I want to say thank you to Joey and people in the chat. Thank you, Joey, for introducing me to a lot of great people in the community. I don't know how it got brought up, but it did. And, you know, my channel has been dormant for about a year, and people went from the chat and subscribed and gave me some motivation to get back at it. And I want to say thank you to everyone who did. It was really nice of you. Didn't have to. But regardless, thank you very much. And I'll try and make scent of the day videos more often, but obviously shorter. You know, if you like that, let me know. Yeah, so have a nice day, everybody. Peace. Gucci, Gucci. Meal of the day.